Okay, so I'm up. I'm awake. A little bit bummer today. Sweats. But I'm just going to run into town and we're going to pick some things up, and then we're going to come back, and I know I have music practice later. Jen and I are doing music on Sunday, so yeah, just come with me today. It'll be fun. So this, people, is the man who puts the zippity in my doodah day. Say hi.
Howdy, mate.
Well, here's a good morning treat for everybody. One of our moose came to visit. It's one of Emma's babies. I'm just not sure which one. I think that one is Chocolate, but he's hungry, so he's eating, and they kind of hang out around here. And he's looking at me like, don't interrupt my breakfast, man. So I am pleased to announce the return of greenery to the trees. They're growing little leaves. They're just little baby leaves, but they're growing. Spring has sprung. Okay, so off we go. We are picking up prescriptions, and we're gonna go in and see all the people wearing masks and not wearing masks, and hand sanitizing and not hand sanitizing, and does any of it work anyway? Okay, so I forgot to film my little shopping trip into the secondhand store, but I like to get my fabrics by thrifting things like curtains and tablecloths, because the fabric is fantastic, and you buy those fabrics in the fabric store, you're gonna pay way more for it. So anyhow, when I get home, I will show you what I got, because, oh, I forgot to film it. Okay, so Honey has decided we are going to get some food, so we are at Dairy Queen. I love Dairy Queen. I normally don't eat fast food, but they have this flamethrower burger that is just epic. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna have some lunch. Okay, so we have food and we have a beautiful park. So we are gonna go and we're gonna sit and we're gonna enjoy lunch and hopefully not get heartburn. But it's a really pretty day. We can sit on the bench up there. That'll be nice. So we're gonna sit up here and we're gonna have some lunch and talk and chill, and then we're probably gonna go home, and Mike decided he needs to go out again paddling, and he just came off the Swanson River last night. So yeah, I'm surprised his shoulders aren't broken, but he did the Swanson River in a day, which isn't really a hard thing to do, but I guess the current was pretty intense, so it took a lot of paddling and his shoulders got pretty sore. So, but this is our park, one of them. There's a big playground over there, Kenai River down there. Okay, so this is what we're having for lunch, and it looks really, really delicious. And so, uh-oh, fly away box. But this is where we're gonna have some lunch. Well, this is where we had lunch. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Kenai River. It is amazing. The stairs are up because, as you can see across the river, I'm thinking, well, maybe you can see it, but there's still a little bit of ice chunks. And what happens is those stairs are lowered down into the water once all the waterways are thawed, and well, they can get broken from the ice flow, but people can also get hurt if they're climbing on them. So for safety's sake, they're brought up and the gates are closed off. But this is where we had lunch today, and it's attached to the park here. So, beautiful place. Way off in the distance, I don't know if you can see it, but there is still snow on the caps of the mountains. And I don't know, the snow might stay, maybe not. We'll see. This has been a weird year already, so snow stuck around a little longer than normal, but then we have the leaves growing on the trees really fast. I mean, alarmingly fast. It seems like it's almost overnight. So, but anyway, okay. So we had lunch and now he's gonna go kayaking, which means we go home.
I'm gonna throw a boat in the water and paddle it.
Yeah, throw a boat in the water and paddle it. He's gonna go throw a boat in the water and paddle it. I'm still too much of a chicken to do it in these temperatures because just because it's really hot out here, that water is still pretty darn cold. So thank you for joining us for lunch, and we'll see you when we get home.
Peace, mate.
Peace, mate.
And that was 2 fighter jets flying over.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so we better change in plans. Me and Mike came home, and now me and the girl are off and running again. So your show and tell's gonna have to wait for the fabric so I can show you till we get back. Okay, so here's irony for you. It just occurred to me that I say okay a lot. Okay? Anyhow, I'm back in the same secondhand store that I was with my husband earlier to get the fabric that I'll show you when I get back home, but Jen wanted to come here because she hasn't been thrifting in forever and it's something we enjoy doing. So she is popping around the store and I found myself a chair and I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for her to shop, and she found some cute little pajamas and I know not what else. So yeah, she's having a good time, and I didn't intend on being out all day, but I guess that's what happened, and it's fun. It makes her happy, and so. Okay, so I'm back and I'm home and I have you set up on my table because I want to show you what I bought at the fabric store. Well, it wasn't the fabric store, it was the secondhand store where I go and I thrift fabric. So this is just amazing. This is what I actually went there for. And I don't know if you can see it, but it is super beautiful. It has some really great color to it. This is for a vest that I'm making to go with the jacket that you guys probably saw in a prior video that I'm still working on. I'm almost done with it. So this is going to be the vest. This is actually about two, maybe 3 yards of fabric, and it's a tablecloth, and I paid $3 for it. So good deal on fabric. Then while I was there, I found this. I love this. This is so shiny and so pretty, and hopefully the color is showing up really well. But it's a burgundy color with a little bit of gold stitched all through it. And I'm probably going to use it and make another jacket for Michael out of it. But this is actually a set of curtains, but the fabric is amazing. And it's probably close to 4 or 5 yards of fabric. And again, I paid $6 for the whole of it. So in the end, I ended up spending probably close to, I don't know, $2 a yard, $2.50 a yard, somewhere in there. While I was there, I love silver. And I wanted to make another jacket for my son. I feel like the lighting in here isn't great. But this is a silver color and the fabric is just shiny and it's beautiful and it's really quite heavy. So I think it'll make another really nice Regency jacket. And to go under it and line it, I found this. It's more like a, I don't know if you know what Casa Satin is, but this is a silverish Casa Satin. And collectively, I paid maybe, oh gosh, I think $20 for the entire stack. So there's that. Okay, well anyway, that's the fabric I found and I just really love it, and I hope that the colors showed up, but the silvers and the burgundies and that one piece that had the greens and the burgundies strung through it is going to be awesome. So if you can imagine, the Regency era would be like the era that they filmed Pride and Prejudice in, if you've ever seen that. Colin Firth and Jennifer L. Best rendition of that film ever. So yeah, I love making period clothing and I'm really good at it. A long time ago, I used to be a professional seamstress. I did a lot of couturier, a lot of costumier. I was just really good at it. That's what I did. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of call for it. So now I just kind of do it for myself, do it for my son. Halloween, I'll do a few things on Halloween. My kids always have great costumes, but it was a lot of fun. But that's how I get fabric and stuff. So if any of you sew or do things like that, curtains have the best fabric, tablecloths, you can get brocade. The cheapest way ever to get brocade is to buy a brocade tablecloth, because in the store you're going to pay anywhere from $10 to $15 a yard for it, or the secondhand store you get 2 or 3 yards, maybe even 4 yards depending on how big, for like $3, right? You can't beat $3 for really good fabric. So, but yeah, I had fun today. I spent time with my son, or I'm sorry, my daughter and my husband. And we went out today. I went to the park. I saw an eagle today and I tried to capture the eagle, but these cell phones, as you know, don't take the best pictures, and those little buggers fly fast. I mean, you gotta like have your camera out when they fly over. It's insane, but it was very cool. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. And so I hope that you've enjoyed it. It's just part of my day. I still have music practice tonight. My piano is sitting there waiting. So I have to lead worship at church tomorrow. So me and Jen do that, and we are going to practice 4 songs. Probably won't record that, but I'll just say good night and have a good day, and God bless you all, and I love you. And if you enjoyed the video, click like, share, well, you know the drill. Come on. How long have you been doing this? Seriously. And if you don't, leave a comment anyway. It doesn't hurt. You guys have a good night.